Good afternoon. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. Good evening. I am back, and the topic today is how you got to place yourself next to Mr. Right on purpose. Okay. Um, hey. So we're going to be talking about how to position yourself, where to go, how to act, and where to um, find the type of man you want to end up with. Now, I'm not talking about sugar daddies unless you want to end up with one of your sugar daddies. I'm talking about men you want to end up with, marry, start family with, whatever. How to position yourself, put yourself in their face, and how to get them to be interested in you. Okay. So, yeah, I have a different look today, like I do almost every week. I try to change it up. I'm gonna let some people come in, say hi, and all that good stuff while I take my water. So I can get my voice right so I can talk to y'all. All right. How are y'all? Okay. So, first thing is first, I'm pretty sure that the type of man you truly want is going to be successful, probably professional. So, you're most likely going to have to match what his ideal woman looks like. You're going to have to fit a description. You're going to have to also fit a character. You're going to have to fit not all the way, but somewhat. You're going to have to fit into the mold. You can be different in your own way, but you're going to have to fit into some sort of mold. You have to fit in some sort of mold. And if you can, then you're in there. And I think this is where most people mess up. I think this is where most people get it wrong when they already understand psychology of men. Men look with eyes. Okay. So you're going to have to fit into a mold. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to be different. That's how I'm going to catch his eye. Yeah, you can be different and catch his eye, but are you going to catch his wallet, his deed to his house, his wedding proposal, his marriage proposal, his engagement ring that he's going to go buy for you? Are you going to catch all of that too? Or are you just going to catch some one night stands with them? Okay. So this is where people mess up. They mess up right here. So I'm going to pause right here and say it one more time. You must fit into the mold of their ideal woman. You can't grab the man that you want long term unless you fit into his life and his lifestyle long term, which means you could be um, present around his family's friends, colleagues, whatever, even if he has kids because he's older. You can fit in there. If you're not able to do that, you're probably not going to be a permanent fixture in his life. Or he's probably not going to think that's wifey right there, or that's my, that's it. That's the one when you walk into the room, if you're not fitting that criteria first and foremost. Okay, so you got to get that together, which is why level up is so important. Now, there are ladies that are going to level up different according to the type of men they want, where they are in their life, what type of relationship they want. Are they ready for marriage, or they just want some money? Are they just wanting to go shopping, or do they want to go ring shopping? Where are you in your life depends on your type of level up. Okay, so this type of look will not go well with a 21-year-old. Okay, no pearls, no little sweater, no little brooch that came with the sweater, because y'all know I wouldn't really put this on there if unless it came with it. So, nothing like that. They are more young, youthful, fashionable, trendy in order to, live for the day and have fun and enjoy their youth. But once you start getting up there and mid 20s, it's time to start looking for the permanent fixture. So you're going to have to start looking, acting, and presenting yourself that way. Now, This is something I wouldn't wear out for the evening, but this is something I would wear during the day when I go run errands, when I go shop, if I'm going to the wealthy area of town to, you know, have lunch or something like that. But I'm also, sorry, you guys, I'm also married. So, you know, if I was single, I might have a little bit more cleavage showing, just a tad bit, or maybe a different cut, of sweater or jeans or dress or whatever I'm wearing. But since I am already married, and this is how it looks. But I would also throw in a little bit more sex appeal as a single woman my age. Okay. So you're going to put yourself in a place where professional men around the age that they want to settle down with a younger woman. You're going to put yourself in that type of environment, in that place, with that sort of crowd. So these are going to be in the high profile areas of town. You're going to find doctors, surgeons, lawyers, judges. This is what you're aiming for. Businessmen, people that have high positions in corporations, and you know, things like that. I don't know, just a bunch of different high profile professionals. Now, depending on your age and how you look, I would say don't settle for under six figures. Six figures and up is what it has to be. Okay. Um, yeah. So let's keep it there. Six figures and up is what you need to be aiming for. And depending on what you want in life. The more you want, the higher you got to aim as far as their salary. Okay. So if you want to be a judge's wife, a surgeon's wife, a businessman's wife, whatever kind of wife, that's what you need to look like, and that's what you need to aim for. So for example, if you want a doctor, you want a surgeon, you need to go to the medical center. Go to the medical center at lunch, shop around the medical center. Go for an more experienced surgeon, because they're going to have the money already and not, you know, worried about internships and all that kind of stuff and paying student loans. You're going to go for that. Go to a restaurant next to the medical center. Go, of course, to the hospitals. Eat in the cafeteria. Sometimes you're going to run into doctors there. Apply to volunteer at hospitals, because you don't need to be working there. Just volunteer, because you're in and out. They haven't seen you before. You're new. Um, you're not going to be there forever. So if they ever want to see you again, they got to move quick and fast. Okay. So, or you can just bring, flowers, act like you're lost, then, play dumb. I must be in the wrong wing of the hospital. I must be in the wrong hospital. I must be in the wrong location. Can you help me? Play the dumb damsel in distress. Um, mhm. Medical conventions. Get a part-time job as a pharmacy rep. Okay. So, right. Then, okay, so you're going to put yourself in their presence. If you want a direct approach where you can be alone and talking to the person, you know, um, go visit different doctor's offices. Find a rich area, find a doctor that makes a lot of money, that's possibly a surgeon, um, and then get in that office and be like, "Ugh, I don't know. I think I need, I have like this nasal problem." He could be an ear, nose, and throat specialist. He could be you know, a, I don't know, some type of surgeon. I don't know. Mm, I would go for surgeons that are easily accessible. where you can fake what's wrong with you, like nose issues. So ear, nose, and throat. Thank you, Tatiana. Y- y'all keep asking me about this education level. In America, it don't matter. For old money, it matters. New money, don't care what you know, baby. In other countries, probably. I don't know. I'm only telling you guys what I know for America. American doctors don't care. They will date the receptionist and marry the a nurse. They would marry a receptionist. They would marry a bikini model. It doesn't matter. Okay, so just listen. Thank you for the donation, but y'all please stop asking me about an education level because when you look good, they're not thinking about what you know. I promise you. Um, Now where was I? Um, okay, so like an ear, nose, and throat specialist, you can kind of fake the symptoms of that. So you can be like, it's hard for me to breathe at night when I sleep. I feel like I'm congested up in here. Could you take a look, doctor? Do you think I need surgery? Okay, so get right in their face. Go and have several appointments, consultations, whatever. Get in their face. Um, Treat them like you've known them for years. Okay, so but also be respectful. You know, so if you're very attractive, they already know you can go get another surgeon or another, man with money. So they're gonna hop on it quick. They're gonna be like, well, if you just give the smallest inkling that you're interested in, it, they may go ahead and put out, that, oh, well, um, can I take you out for dinner one day or whatever? They may go ahead and put that out there. Kimberly Boyd, trying to embrace my femininity, look deceivingly young for my age, and make middle six figure. I attract youngsters, don't want to be a sugar mama. Do I need to go after the almost dead? Kimberly Boyd. Thank you for the donation, by the way. I believe you need to get um I don't know what you look like because I don't see a picture, but you need to level up all the way. When I say all the way, I mean do everything you can do um, as far as changing how you look, dress, act, blah, 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 blah. Youngsters aren't attracted to women that they cannot impress or support. Okay. They're attracted to them, but they won't approach them. So you got to get in that category. Okay. Get in that category of looks, and you don't have to worry about youngsters approaching you because they're not going to be able to impress you. And don't hang around where youngsters hang around. Don't associate with people that young. Go around older people. And yes, you need to marry the almost dead. You need to be getting with someone that is old enough to not be intimidated by six figures, that is successful enough to not be intimidated by your six figures. Okay. A millionaire is not intimidated by six figures. Someone who's making double what you make is not intimidated by your six figures. So, um, thank you, Ashley Williams, for the donation. Shira, I love you, and I'm so appreciative of everything you've taught me. I'm in the Leveling Up group, and I cannot wait to snag my first sugar daddy thing. Thank you for the donation. I can't wait for you to snag your first sugar daddy either, girl. So, okay, so we're gonna stick on topic. So another place you could like the courthouse. You want a judge, you want a lawyer, you want you know somebody up in the high systems of court. Go hang around downtown where the law offices are. Okay. Um, do you want like a high paid attorney? Call in and say, can I come by your office for um, some questions that I may have about and just make up something. When they see you, they're not going to charge you. They're going to be like trying to keep you there. Then they're going to try to take you to lunch, or we can discuss this further. Here's my card. So make sure that you kind of look them up online first. You got to do your research. So if you know the kind of man that falls for you, look up, attorneys online or whatever. Most of the time, they're They have pictures next to them. Pick out the man you know that drools over women like you. Head to that office. Call, make an appointment for an assessment, or "Yeah, I need to discuss a case," or whatever, whatever. A high paid attorney. I said a high paid attorney. Okay. Um, then they could be a partner at a law firm. It doesn't matter. Set up some type of meeting to where you get to sit across from them face to face. If you know you're the kind of woman that they are attracted to, go sit in their face. Thank you, Alexa. How to deal with clingy fiance. He's away for business 3 weeks and wants to video chat with me every night. Um, Thank you for the donation, by the way. Fall asleep on him. Keep falling asleep on him. You know what I mean? Then he'll just leave you alone. Just talk for 2 minutes and then pretend like you fell asleep. When he hangs up, wake up. Okay. Um, just keep yawning. Just keep yawning. Keep yawning. I'm so tired. Oh, I had a long day. Then fall asleep. And then when you hang up, you can leave your phone, like, don't answer because it's going to be like it's still off the hook or whatever. Or if it's a landline, if it's a cell phone, you sleep so you don't answer it anyway. There you go. Fake the sleep. Okay, so back to the like law firm. So there you go. You just place yourself in front of a man you know will be drooling over you. But do your research first. Go online. Most businessmen, attorneys, law firm partners, um, doctors, they have profile pictures now. So that's how you get right in their face and already know that they're going to be attracted to you. You see what they look like first. Um, Getting ready for my free dinner. All right. Mhm. If you know that there's a restaurant owner or some type of owner of a fine establishment, that you want to get face to face in front of, um, you need to set that up. Go to the place, when it's not busy. Ask to speak to the owner. Go in between the rushes. Ask to speak to the owner. Make sure you know what he looks like first. So when you walk in, he's gonna jaw's gonna drop. Okay, you have to do your research. You got to be online Googling, business owners. And then when you see the ugly one that's going to drool over you, that's the one you click on. And you get that address, Google, put it in the Google Maps, and head on over there for lunch after lunch rush is over. Or you get, okay, y'all have to do y'all's research. This is the easiest way because it's unexpected. And when it's unexpected, they don't have straight up game. They're weak. They're caught off guard. They're like, who is this angel walking into my establishment? Or who is this beautiful woman sitting on my across from me at this desk? They're not expecting you. And when they're not expecting you, that's when you can get like really, really get their attention. See? Because it's unexpected. It's like the one has walked into my life. The one I've been waiting for all my life has walked in. That's what they're going to think. Because like if you're a surgeon, if you're a lawyer, if you're a whatever, a restaurant owner, you're constantly coming in contact with average, blah, boring looking people that probably truly don't spark your interest. But if someone walks in that has taken 2 hours to get dressed, ready, researched you, knows that you're going to be very attracted to them, and then walks into your establishment when it's not busy or when you have to be alone and sit face to face with this person or whatever, they're going to react straight up. That's it. You caught them off guard. They have no choice. They're a man. They're only human. So, especially if you smell good, and there's not that many people around, oh, they're going to be like, Okay. If you need a personal trainer, get a personal trainer. I don't care. Do what you got to do. If that's going to help you, let it let it help you. She got a new assistant job at high profile real estate office full of potentials. I'm make you proud. Okay, you better make me proud. Get free lunch every day. You should have free lunch every day. Every day you should have free lunch. That's your challenge. Free lunch every day. Okay. A businessman expects gold diggers all day. He's smart. No, he doesn't expect gold diggers all day. He doesn't. He doesn't expect gold diggers coming up to his place of employment as a client or customer. Okay. um, how do you get free lunch every day? Look good, smell good. Somebody gonna ask you out to eat, baby. Especially if you're in a law. Especially if you're in an office full of realtors, male realtors. Make one of them your mentor. Would you mind? I'm new, and I eventually want to get into the business. Would you mind being my mentor? You can take, maybe we can go out to lunch and you can tell me a little bit about this and that and what to expect. Then keep changing the subject because if you're not really into it, you're not into it. But keep changing the subject and he'll just be like truly interested. Or you can keep doing that to all of them. Make your rounds. I'm just getting information. Someone bought me free lunch at my desk job for no reason. I will. Oh, that's nice. How do you know he's fit mold? How do you know his fit mold if you haven't met him? Men that are successful want a trophy wife. Straight up. You have to fit into that mold. That means he's going to be able to take you everywhere and impress other people with you. That's the mold you need. I'm 36, but I look younger. I'm seeing a 58-year-old who's married. He spent 7,000. How do I make him pay all bills? Thank you, Jai Star. Um, how do you make him pay all bills? Well, since you guys don't live together, um, probably you're gonna have to get him to get you an apartment or a townhome or something like that. And you're gonna have to have his name as like a person that's allowed to go in and out of your place. And that he's gonna probably need to put down the down payment and all that kind of good stuff on it. Tell him that there's like a lot of break-ins in your area, and you need a safer place to live, and you're afraid. And could he help you live in a nicer area? And could he help you do A, B, C, and D? And that you're just so scared, and that you just want to be in a better environment. And could he help you, please? You can't sleep at night. And so, if he's really worried about your safety, go pick a nice place in a nice area, possibly closer to where um, you want to live, and let him pay for it because he knows you are not going to be able to afford to live in a super nice place if you don't make the type of money he's making. But it's for your safety. So use that. Okay. Any advice to which state to move to for a young Russian woman? She wrote. Don't move to California. Don't move to New York. Do not move to Miami. Okay. Those are the places that I don't suggest because there's too much competition there. It's too many women there already. And it's not going to be somewhere that it's going to be easy to pull sugar daddies. Okay. So you come to a place like Houston, Dallas, somewhere, that's it's still a big city, but it's not like, so large and so competitive that you're not able to pull a man of means easily. So come to somewhere like that. Just visit those places. Go there on vacation. Um, so if you live in Cali, New York, Miami, and can pull sugar daddies, that makes you a master. That makes you a master. Yes, you are a master. If you can pull sugar daddies in those states, I will give you a standing ovation, darling. I mean, a real sugar daddy, not no nails and hair sugar daddy, but I'm talking about all bills paid, buy my car, don't have to work anymore, sugar daddy. Okay. Dark ambrosia goddess. Thank you. I know this is wrong channel. Would you consider the zodiac sign when finding a sugar daddy or a wealthy land earth signs? Like earth signs are the most generous. Sagittarius, Capricorns, Taurus, any earth sign, grounded and into their money. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So, oh, fire. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. Fire and earth signs. I'm so sorry. Sagittarius is a fire sign. I meant to say fire and earth signs. They're very driven. My husband is a Sagittarius, so is Sasha. Okay. I said earth and fire signs. Okay. Um, those two kind only. There's always exceptions to the rule, but if I had to generalize, I would say that earth and fire signs. Okay. Um, sure. Where do older wealthy men go to meet younger women? Um, See, that's the thing. Like, they just go like old wealthy men. They're not going out looking for young women. They probably mostly look online. So, or at a nice lounge or establishment. Most young women just pop up in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Um, so most are married. Exactly. You got to present themselves to you. You have to present themselves to them. I would hang out in fine department stores in the men's section or close to the men's section. Because if they're shopping in certain sections of, designer clothing or, certain department stores that you already know they have money, especially if you kind of see what they're buying, um, and things like that. You could kind of like bump into them or drop something in front of them or ask them, "Can I ask you something? I'm buying something for my brother or my father or my uncle or whoever, and I just want your opinion. You look like you dress very nice. Do you think that um, this shirt would be okay?" Oh yeah, da, 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 that type of stuff. Same thing in like rich areas of shopping centers where they have like electronics or stores like with gadgets and stuff like that. Men all love those type of stores. Go in there and you play stupid and like, do you know what this does? Do you know what the difference between this and this is? I don't know. And the sales guy, I don't really, he's just trying to sell me whatever. But I just want to ask you because you look like you may know something, you know. So go and do those type of things in very rich areas. Okay. Um, mhm. Oh, and also placing yourself, like I said, if you want to meet someone that you want to be with long term, Um, don't let this is the bad part. Some of you all are gonna get mad, but I don't care. Don't let the fact that he's married deter you. Let me switch sides of my cup now. I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff. Write this out. Don't let the fact that he's married deter you. Because if he's married, but he came up to you and he asked you for your phone number and he's, trying to date you, he hadn't let the fact that he's married deter him. So why should you? Okay. That doesn't mean he's gonna stay married. That doesn't mean you're not wife number two. It doesn't mean that you're not gonna have a ring too. It doesn't mean any of that. That's why I say when you already X yourself out of the picture before the man has even decided whether you're gonna be wife two or not, you know, new wife, you've already decided that. So, you're already, Xing yourself out of the whole possibility. So never do that. Look at Steve Harvey's wife. Look at Marjorie. She didn't X herself out. And look. So just make sure you don't X yourself out of any situation because just like they got married, they can get divorced very easily. And if they have something worth divorcing for, they will. Okay. Um, if he don't respect his marriage, neither do I. Exactly. Um, study etiquette. Yep. Thoughts on. Sure. Do you advise finding rich men online? I advise finding them everywhere. If you can find them online, outside in your front yard, at the store, wherever you can find them, go. That's where you need to go. I multitask. Um, so when you speak to these type of men, they're the type of men that call shots. Okay, they're the type of men that have a lot of respect from people around them. So you can't just treat them any old type of way. You must understand that yes, sometimes they're going to have to take a phone call. Yes, sometimes they're going to get busy because they're professional. You can't be treating them like Dusty with no job. You can't be treating him like he get off his drive-through shift, so now he's supposed to call. So you're not going to be able to micromanage a man like that. So don't even try. If you're a control freak, don't even bother. If you're trying to micromanage a grown man with his own money that doesn't need you, move over for and let the next chick get in. Okay. So y'all are gonna have to let go of those control issues. You can control a Dusty all day, every day, or you can try to, but you can't control a man with his own money. Thank you, three little birds. Hi, Shira. I'm here. You new here. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Was feeling down, but your videos have been helping me through the week. Next year will be better. Yes, it will. Thank you for the donation and happy birthday. Don't ever get down, get up. Whenever I feel down, I just go put on some makeup, some hair, some contacts. Um, and then when I look in the mirror, I feel good. Hey. Okay. So go give yourself a birthday makeover. Um, and take yourself out. So yeah, you can't treat these guys any type of way, you know. And also just because you're young doesn't mean that they're gonna want you. Like I always say in my videos, you have to be attractive, respectable, respectful, and also you have to be understanding that a man with a career is not going to be like a man with no career. Okay, they're not going to be able to do the same things. So make sure you have that in your mind and you work with them in their schedules and things like that. Be understanding. So, mhm. What if you're not confident in yourself but pretty and attractive? Then become confident in yourself. If you don't think you're all that, nobody else will either. Okay. He will always choose work over you. Good. I'm good because that means I have more time to spend his money while he's at work. Okay. Where can you buy nice wigs? This wig is from You Wigs. The not you. Y. The letter Y. Wigs.com. Um, what if your sugar daddy starts to make me jealous, girl? If you getting jealous by a sugar daddy, he ain't your sugar daddy. You know, why would he make you jealous? First of all, if you're all that, you can go get another one. You see? As soon as you get one sugar daddy, you need to be working on the next one right after it. After the phone call that he just agreed to pay all your bills, you need to be on the phone with the next one, getting him to say the same thing and agree to the same thing. Always need to have two. One for backup. Backup. Plan B. Backup. Two or more. Yes. I'm working on my third one. Good for you. See? Smart woman. Lovely diva. Um, do you have an additional sugar daddy? Do I have an additional sugar daddy? Like I would tell y'all. Mm, I'm married now, so I married my sugar daddy. Yes, it's called no prenup and life insurance. Deed to house, 401k. That's my second sugar daddy. Contracts, baby. All right. Can I apply your teaching to my boyfriend? If you can apply your teaching to your boyfriend, if he but if he did not meet you that way and he only liked you because you weren't that way, it may not work. Okay. Like if you didn't demand a lot out of him in the beginning, he might, you know, not want to go down that path. I can't wait to get my Oh, okay, yeah, get your contact her. How do I make a rich dude stop talking and give me more money? You gotta come with it. You know what? Strippers know how to get money out of men. Good strippers, not the little $5 table dance strippers, but the ones in the high profile strip clubs. Um, Men are turned on by the beauty of a woman and their inability to have them. Okay. So if you look good and they know they can't have you and you are a huge challenge, they will pay. They will give you whatever you ask for. Just stopping by to show support. Keep educating our ladies. Appreciate the game. Thank you, Gabriel. Hey, I saw you here a couple days ago. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. So, yeah, what they can't have and what they really want has to be in the same person. The longer you draw out not giving them what they want, the more money you can get from them. But they have to be super attracted to you. You have to be someone that they just think about all day, every day. Thank you, Kiss K. Kissy K. I'm 21. My boyfriend for 3 years. He spoils me. He makes decent money for a 22-year-old. I love him, but I want someone more financially stable. Well, that's what your 20s are for. Okay. He's probably not trying to get married anytime soon. So when he turns about 23, 24, he's probably going to be trying to leave anyway. So just let it play out. Start dating other men. When he starts, you know, by the time he's 24, you probably won't know him anymore. I don't know if he's going to want to get married. See, a man will date you for 5 years in his 20s and not ever think about marriage. But, you know, do you see him making more money in his very near future? If not, you need to politely move on. Okay. Doris Ortiz. Men won't give you money if you don't sleep with them. Doris Ortiz. You need to go to your house, get your sexiest dress, put on YouTube makeup tutorials and pick one. You need to do your hair, have your nails and toes done. You need to watch some of my videos while you're doing your makeup. And you need to pick a man who would cut off his pinky finger to sleep with you. Okay? When you find that type of man, he will give you money without sleeping with him. Okay? And I have to put it that blunt because a lot of y'all are not choosing the correct targets. Y'all are trying to find older, handsome, still kind of young. Y'all are trying to find some you're trying to find the in between. The in between is not going to give you money. You're going to have to get someone who you know, okay, that man over there, I know he won't me. I know if I go over there and ask him right now to help me because I left my wallet at home, that he would pay for this entire whatever. That's the targets you need to go for. Stop going for these targets because you think they look decent or you think, oh, I can be seen in public with them. Those people can't give you money like that. Some of them can, but those people aren't going to just hand you their wallet. No. Okay. So you got to choose the correct target. Look at Anna Nicole Smith. Y'all remember her target? He was in a wheelchair with an oxygen tank with liver spots. And she pushed that man around in that wheelchair like it was an amusement ride. Okay? Stop choosing the incorrect targets. She went from being a stripper in a small town to having her own reality show. Okay? So y'all got to realize she was a guest model. She was a supermodel for Guess, Playboy. She was in that, all that just because she married that old dude that funded her career. Okay? She wasn't worried about, oh, does he have a nice smile? Can I be seen in public with him? What is my family going to say? She wasn't worried about none of that. Why? Because she was focused on what type of man would do anything to be with her. And that's the type of man y'all need to go for. Okay. And you don't have to sleep with him. No. They're just going to be so grateful that you're even talking to them and agreeing to go be seen in public with them and agreeing to even make time in your schedule to fit them in. See, it's the other way around. If you know that nobody else really are into them like that. Thank you, Veronica Thomas. In a relationship, but I'm leaving him in August in California. He does not know yet. Saving money to move. Should I start search now for a man? Yep, search now. That way you have plenty of prospects when you get there. Thank you for the donation, by the way. So, go volunteer at Rich private, senior facilities. If you really want the old man like that. Um, but no, seriously, the less attractive someone is, the more overweight someone is as a wealthy man, the more money that they're willing to give you. Okay, that's just the truth. We're sticking to truth today. So if you see a man, you know he got money. You know he got money. He owns some car dealership, but he's 400 pounds. Hey, Biggie, I love it when you call me Big Papa. Just finished the book. Just ended things with my baby daddy. Ready to start fresh and change the way I do things. Good for you, Dominique. You need to give yourself a round of applause. Everybody give Dominique a round of applause for wanting to change for the better. It's a new day for you. You deserve it. And go get it, girl. Go get it. Thank you for the donation. Um, so mhm. When I was in the Bahamas, I saw sugar babies with their sugar daddies walking on the beach. Perfect bodies. I don't know, girl. I know they had plastic surgery. Perfect, not a dimple of cellulite anywhere. I don't even know. But then her sugar daddy was imperfect, the opposite, you know, on the beach with a briefcase, a hat, sunglasses, towel around his neck, shirt, shorts, and grandpa sandals. Okay. But I guarantee you that girl doesn't work, doesn't want for anything, can go shop wherever she chooses. So you got to pick your target. It's hard to go alone to a bar and wait for a rich man. I try. Well, it's hard to work every day and get up and drag yourself to a job that you hate. I would rather drag myself to a bar or a lounge or a nice five-star restaurant around lunchtime near the court offices or the hospitals. I would rather do that than drag myself to work. I tell you that. It's not hard. I told y'all there's no such thing as hard. It's only lazy. Okay? Because when you find the right one, you don't have to do it anymore. See? You position yourself and keep going and keep trying. It's a numbers game. Eventually, you're going to meet somebody. And when you do, it all pays off. Okay. Sure. Can you do a new video on investing? Um, I'm not really an expert on investing. You'd have to go to an investment video channel. You probably get all the information. My Unless you're talking about a man investing in you, then maybe I can do that. Hey Cheryl, where did you get your gorgeous contacts? And what color? I think these are called something gray. Hmm. It's a form of gray. It's a light gray. I can't remember the name, but I think I got them from like their Hollywood contacts, the Hollywood contacts, the little cheap ones. Shira, how do you deal with women who get envy and start asking private questions about me and my boyfriend's relationship, trying to get into? I don't deal with women like that. They no longer will be speaking with me. Thank you, Lynette Marie. Lynette Marie, how do you get around prenups? Um, well, there's an easy way and a hard way, but both of those ways. You Thank you for the donation, by the way. Both of those ways, you have to go to the doctor before you sign the prenup. I did a whole video about this. Before you know that you're going to sign a prenup, make yourself a doctor's appointment, like a week beforehand or a day or two beforehand. Go to the doctor, get you some pain prescription medication for something, you know, get on the pain drugs, be on the medication while you're have a glass of champagne right before you sign the prenup. Keep your old prescription bottle. You have your medical records. um, if sign your signature a little bit off, just a little bit. Um, and then make a couple of mistakes, like just a little bit. And then when it comes down to it, you have your medical record, you have your prescription date, and the fact that you were a little bit tipsy and or drunk or out of it makes that contract null and void when you signed it because you were under medication, under prescription medications. You were under the influence. So if you are under the influence and you can prove it and you have backup medical records, it's null and void. Okay, so say you forgot to do that and you were stupid and you signed it anyway. Okay, you can do what Cardi B is doing to get out of a contract, any contract. Doesn't even have to be a prenup. You can say you need mental help. Check yourself into a mental. You can say that you need to check yourself into a mental facility for like a week and have your doc like, I'm depressed. I have anxiety. I'm bipolar. Just name them all. Okay. And then when your medical records, your mental health records come out, a crazy person signed a contract, and you can't use it. Okay. So if you're mentally diagnosed as mentally unstable, whatever contract you sign is null and void. Okay. And you can still get a check, a crazy check. Okay. Moving forward. And I know a lot of people don't like, you see like all these videos or posts on Facebook and YouTube about, oh, Kanye's in the mental facility and uh, Cardi B. Yeah, to get out of contracts. None of them are crazy. They trying to get out of contracts. Any lawyer will tell you that's the loophole. Kanye was tired of touring. He went on a public rant, checked himself into a mental facility, was out of that contract quick, baby. That's how you got to do it. Okay, that's it. It's easy. Let people talk. You're not signed up to a contract anymore. You free. Wendy Williams. See? You want a free vacation paid for by your insurance? Mental health. You want to get out of contracts? Mental health. That's it. Um, the Kanye we see now is a clone. Yeah, it's a clone that's no longer under a contract. He has to act a certain way so they think he crazy for real. I mean, if they prove that you're not crazy, then that's fraud. So you got to act a little different. Okay. I mean, you got to play the game. Y'all gonna realize it's it's the funniest thing in the world to me. People will believe that there's a clone before that they believe someone is faking mental illness so that they can get out of a contract. That's what's funny to me. How easily people are tricked and fooled. Um, That's me. Like, yeah, y'all gonna think I'm a clone one day because I'm gonna be trying to get me some money, and I'm gonna have to play the role for a couple, a while, because people watch you if you they think you're trying to do fraud, or find a loophole to get out of a contract or whatever. So they watch you, make sure you're still showing signs of mental illness. You on your medication? Oh, you're on medication. Okay. Medication makes you look a lot different, act a lot different, gain weight, lose weight. Oh, you're really crazy. Okay, I need to make sure you're still on that medication. So we need a urine sample. Otherwise, you're going to have to be liable for that contract. And what do drugs have? Side effects. So if you really have to take the drugs, like probably Kanye did, they're going to be side effects. But he still got out of a multi-million-dollar contract that he didn't want to be a part of anymore. So what's more important? So y'all just got to think like y'all have to follow the money. Most of the time, the answer is where the money is. Okay. Now he's having church outside on Sunday. That's a good form of crazy right there. Pygmisha and Dusty's alike believe that when ladies accept financials from their men, that it's considered prostitution. Okay. Well, I would rather be considered, like honestly, I would rather be considered a prostitute than a Bob the Builder any day of the week. I would rather be considered a prostitute than someone working two jobs that barely has enough time to take care of themselves and have a man laying on my couch. Okay. I would rather have that title because, unlike the woman that's giving up sex for free, I'm getting paid to do what that woman is doing for free. Plus, she's working. Plus, she's paying bills. Okay. So I don't care. Call me what you want, but you'll never call me broke and tired. I'm married without a prenup to someone that makes a million in Los Angeles, but money doesn't go far. Should I have a sugar daddy as well? If that's what you want. If you're going to, first of all, you got to think about risks. Like if you're married, you got a decent life. Are you going to risk it so you can have a little extra change? Will that sugar daddy take you in if the other one kicks you out? You know, um, are you willing to go get your mental illness stuff done so that your prenup is null and void? How far are you really going to go? Create create the loophole, create the just in case fund, get the mental stuff done so that if you get caught, you win still. Okay. Prepare. If you're going to do that, don't just go out and, oh, I'm going to find a sugar daddy and then get kicked out and now you're broke on the street. Go get your mental health evaluation, get on some type of medication, pretend like you're depressed. If they need you to, you don't have to really take the medication. Just pretend like you're depressed and all that kind of stuff. When it's time for that divorce, if you decide to get divorced or if he catches you and gets divorced, you know, um, you could say, well, I was mentally ill when I signed that prenup. I wasn't diagnosed yet. Here's my doctors. Here's my health evaluation. Here's the medication that I'm on. I wasn't balanced when I was, signing that. So, um, your lawyer can fight that. So prepare, but don't be stupid. Hmm. Okay. As a dark skinned woman, do I have any chances of getting a rich man? I paused so that people could think about that question. Y'all going crazy in the comments. I already see it. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, yes, yes. We have lots of ladies in the level up group and the gold digging group and the pre-level up group that are dark skinned and killing the game, getting money left and right, baby. Come on. Okay. It starts up here first. Okay. Hi, how do you know how can you be more feminine at work, place, especially in field that is mainly men? I want to take advantage of the fact dress like a woman. Wear heels, wear pink, red, perfume, makeup every day. Speak with a baby voice or a higher pitched voice. Ask for help. Um, you've been approached at Starbucks multiple times by the gym. Oh, and at the gym by older men, pretty bluntly offering me help. How do I know if things are legit? How do I, girl? Because most people don't just come up and to offer you help. That's how you know it's legit. They either come with a scam or a game, not offering help. Okay, take it. It's like, oh, that is so nice of you. I was just sitting here thinking about how I was going to pay my rent, and here you come walking into my life like a big knight in shining armor, a big, strong knight in shining armor. You are so sweet. I am so glad that I came here today. I was about to stay home and just be depressed, but I got up and I went to that gym, and I just knew my day was going to be a great day. And here you are. That's how you do that. Okay. If if you're afraid to even get money, how are you gonna get money? You gotta work quick, think fast. You can get it. Keep thinking, keep getting it. Make up a story. You gotta have backstories. Men love stories that are about them and how happy they make you. Okay. Let me set my clock so I don't go over. Okay. Oh, and ladies that are young who want children in the future. Children are expensive, baby. Okay. Don't think they're cheap because they're not. Children are the most expensive thing you will ever have. Children cost more than every piece of luggage, purse, wallet in the Louis Vuitton store. Okay. They are expensive. So if you're going to choose a partner, a man, Mr. Right, whatever your aim is, aim high if you want children. The more children you want, the more money they need to make. Okay. Um, I'm just telling y'all the truth. Also, think about where you live. What's the cost of living where you live? Is the school district good where you plan on buying a house? You know, make sure all of these things are in place before you settle with a person, especially if you want children. Thank you, Top Doll, for the donation. I appreciate it. So, your kids are going to need clothes, shoes, lunch, clothes every year up until they stop growing, shoes every couple of months. They're going to want to do something fun on the weekends. They're going to want to eat food. They're not always going to want to eat what you cooking at home. They want to go out to eat. They want phones now in the third grade, iPhone X's in the third grade. Kids are the most expensive things that you're ever going to have now. Okay. So you need to find a man who's going to be able to support you and the kids. Okay. Don't think for today, think for tomorrow as well. hmm Um, if you don't work, would you get person money when you get older? I want to know. If you don't work, how would you get pension money when you get older? Um, if you never get married, because you can get your husband's pension. If you never get married, you can put your money, like whatever money that you're getting from someone else, you can put that in an IRA. You can put that in, a savings, a long-term mutual fund. Someone says 401k boo. You set yourself up. See, investments, investments in real estate. Yeah. Can you hold off on having kids in your mid 30s and when you haven't met a suitable man yet? Mm. Well, that's like, to me, that's like this. Which one do you want more? You waited this long, but now you're faced to make a decision fast. Someone says freeze your eggs. So yeah, you got a couple options. Freeze your eggs, have the kids, or wait. So you gotta, you know, let me show y'all how expensive kids are. Let's see. I was at the airport. My kids wanted to color on the plane because phones don't work. I had to buy them some little Disney crayons because that's all they had. $20 for these little wind up crayons. Then I had to get them a coloring book. $5. Oh, but the other kid wanted this coloring book. So I had to get them 2 coloring books and $20 worth of crayons at the airport. Now I know you can get that stuff at the Dollar Tree, but sometimes the Dollar Tree ain't in the airport. Okay. So sometimes you'll be able to save money and sometimes you won't. And that was one of the times. But you're going to have to understand that, you know, making the correct decision with the type of man you choose is going to determine a lot of things, how you're going to raise your kids too. You know. So the coloring book, yeah, it's okay, but the crayons, ooh, yes, they got a little expensive. Do I look at life like it's a game? Of course, the game of life. They even have a game called life. It's a game. If there's rules, then it's a game. If there's laws, then it's a game. If it's rules and laws, it is a game. Okay. Do you recommend married sugar daddy? I recommend anybody that's gonna pay all your bills and give you some money and not make you go to work. Thank you, Maddie Maxwell. Hello. Oh, hold on. Let me read what you said. Thanks for awesome life-changing information. You are still reviewing the Facebook links to join the pre-level up group. Yes, I have my assistant who's helping me, Dee Taylor. If she contacts you via Facebook, go ahead and friend her because you're going to need to be on a friends list to be added to the level up groups. So yeah, Look in your messages because sometimes when you're not friends with someone on Facebook and they message you, they're like in a hidden, you know, requested message section. So go check it out. Um, mhm. True. We live in an affluent community, and every kid here is in three sports, and they're expensive: tennis, golf, basketball, soccer. And they're all club teams, 300, 500 per season each season. Yeah, it's very true. Sure, would you have different expectations from an already married man? No. You can get more out of a married man than a single man. Let me tell you why. Because, first of all, you're a secret. He got to keep you a secret. You have made his boring life super exciting, and he doesn't want to lose that. So he's going to give you more, especially if you already know he married and you're okay with it. Oh, he's going to make sure you stay around and give you whatever you ask for. Um, a 38-year-old man, scratch, wants me to go to Bali with him in his villa. A plane tickets taking sounds like sex trafficking to me. I don't trust no 38-year-old man with a villa. I need you to be like 60 plus, 55 plus with a villa with pictures. And I need you to be taking me shopping if you have a villa. Okay. Before we even think about going out of town. And you can't be 38. Um, that's a red flag. Young man with that much money, red flag, baby. You need an old man. There you go. I need you to be taking me shopping if you have a villa. Exactly. He's gonna offer you take you to Bali, but haven't taken you shopping. I need to go shopping first. You need to show me your money for real. You need to prove you have a villa with your black card. How do you feel about financial domination? Oh, Findom. I feel like if you can find somebody that wants to be financially dominated, go for it. Thinking about making a Facebook group for those wanting to make gold digging friends. He said that he can't get enough of me after spending a day together in intimacy time. Is that a good thing, girl? I can't wait till 7D come out so I can slap people through this computer. 7G, I'm sorry. Can't wait for 7G to come out because I'm getting that app. When 7G comes out, I'm getting the slap app and I've already patented it, whatever, copywritten it, whatever. That's gonna be my app. It's not good. It's terrible actually. You've already been intimate with this person. Hopefully you mean just holding hands and kissing. Because if you mean sex, it's not good. You gave it up too fast. Um, it's good that he's thinking about you, but how much money did he spend, darling? How do I get a guy to open up on the first date so I can get leverage over him? Ask him about his childhood. Ask him about pets, family, you know. I'm sorry. You know how I am, Miss Ortiz. No, no love lost, but I don't want you to make that mistake again. So that's why I had to be hard on you. Okay. Yeah, please start over with somebody else, Doris. Thank you. You live and you learn, right? Oh, I also have another thing. Okay, so this is in the law of seduction, or no, yeah, the art of seduction. If you can find someone like a celebrity or like a really famous person or someone who's like well known, if you can emulate, their look, mannerisms, or qualities that will remind a man of that particular woman, you're more likely to be held up as a prize. Because like if you're like in the presence of a wealthy judge or whoever, and he thinks you look like his favorite actress or his favorite singer, and you remind him of his favorite singer or actress or whoever, then he's going to be more into you than someone who does not remind him of such person you know so take a look from a vixen. If they're old, go for an older vixen. Someone says Liz Taylor. Um, Go for the old school Hollywood look if you're dating old men, or go for someone that you know that they are really attracted to in the celebrity world. So they might like younger women. They might be attracted to a younger woman in the celebrity world. See what they're into. You can, um, see what older guys are like. Who do older guys like? What do y'all watch on TV? Do you like Kim Kardashian? Do you like Beyonce? Do you like Halle Berry? Do you like, someone says Bella Hadid? I'm reading some of these in here. Do you like this person, that person? Who do y'all like? Take one of those women, and they don't even have to really like them that much. But it's almost like, oh, well, I never really thought about this person, but you look just like her now. They start to like her and you because you look like a celebrity, and that's attention getting. It's like, wow, you know. So even if they're not into the celebrity that you chose that you look like, they will be. You know what I'm saying? So always try to have the advantage over other women by looking like someone or reminding them of someone or having a quality like someone, even if it's like just one thing or two things. You don't have to be a clone, but just like one or two things that make you stand out and make them uh, make them think about this certain person. you know. When people meet you, who do they say you remind them of? you know Oh, you remind me of this person. Oh, you look like this person. Or you could be this person's sister. You might not be able to get close to it, but you can be their sister. You know what I'm saying? So do that. You'll have the advantage. It can be mannerisms too, right? So that's what I used to do. Whenever someone would come to me and say they're not having any luck meeting men, I say, you need a celebrity lookalike. You need to go find whoever you look closest to and emulate their look, walk, talk, mannerisms. Go watch their videos, go watch their movies, and you need to become them. When you go out, you need to be them. And even though you are not them, you will remind others of them, and they will approach you just because you are celebrity like. Okay. And then they'll be hooked. That's it. Yep. Become it. Become Become that and let them approach. Because, okay, just think about this. If you became Rihanna versus yourself and you went out as yourself versus going out in a Rihanna inspired outfit, hairdo, makeup look, contacts, whatever, which one is going to attract more men? You know, so use that. Use that. A lot of women would come to me and say, but I don't really look like anybody. I said, send me your picture. I'll tell you who you look like. Because I can do that. That's one of my many talents. I can find your celebrity doppelganger. They even have apps to do that now. Um, Go find one and then just emulate their look. If you look nothing like Rihanna, don't choose Rihanna. Choose who you look closer to. Somebody said Raven Simone. Right. If you look like Raven Simone, I don't know. Not in her crazy hair days, though. Not in her crazy hair days. If you look like if you look like if you're close to Sierra, go for that. If you're close to Nicki Minaj, go for that. If you're close for now don't do all the crazy stuff that Nicki Minaj does, but just a reminder. Um Go for Naomi Campbell, go for Kerry Washington, go for those like categories, Go for Tony Braxton then. See? You say Tiffany says she gets Tony Braxton all the time. There you go. People say you look like Maya, go for Maya. You get Brandy a lot, go for Brandy. See? There you go. What do I think of Jill Scott? I think she's very beautiful plus size woman. So go for Jill Scott. If that's what you got to work with, go for Jill Scott. I mean, you're gonna get approached as Jill Scott than yourself. Okay. Your brother says you look like me. Well, I'm not a celebrity, but that's cool. You feel like giving up and finding a providing man. Red Rose, you I don't know where you live. I don't know what you look like. But you're doing everything wrong. You're looking for a man. You need to be looking your best. Okay? The man will find you. You just go out, go to nice areas of town, walk around, go to nice car dealerships on the rich side of town, go look, go walk around, go eat lunch at the nice area, um, local, you know, nice restaurant or whatever. You just have to look good, baby. You got to be leveled up. They will find you. Get your celebrity inspiration. Invest in yourself. You'll never give up if you keep working on yourself. And eventually someone will want to, snatch you up. Thank you, GF. Advice: when tell a guy you have herpes, get them hooked first or tell them right away. I've tried to get them hooked first, but then they get scared away. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Of course they're gonna get scared away. That's I heard that they had the cure for that in Mexico. Like Mexican doctors now have the cure. Go to Mexico, baby. Like that's the truth. Go to Mexico. Some doctor has the cure. Like a medical cure, like yeah. Someone said, "Don't tell, don't tell, don't tell, don't tell." What if women look like Celie from Color Purple? Well, Celie can look like Oda Mae Brown from Ghost. She can put on a wig and makeup. She can look like Sister Mary Clarence in Vegas on Sister Act. There's always a better version of yourself somewhere out there. Okay. So I really wouldn't tell anyone straight up if about you having herpes. But if it ever came down to becoming intimate, I would just pull the marriage card. Oh, I can't do anything till I'm married. But I truly think that, I'm sure, go research that cure. There you go. You should start seminars and travel to different states. No, I got kids. I'm married and I'm too lazy. But that would be fun if I wasn't. But that's a lot of work. That's work. I got to get on a plane, get in a hotel, leave my kids when I can just get online and talk in the comfort of my own home. um, what are the best red wines? You can look that up online. You can Google that, baby. What do you think of pixie cuts? Nope. Um, please don't infect people. Okay. That's advice for the lady who asked about the okay. Where do I see myself in what? How many years? 5 years? Richer, happier, more freedom because my kids are gonna be older, traveling more, having more books with my names on them. Just a more enhanced version of myself right now. Possibly widowed, possibly. I mean, 5 years is a long time for some people, when they're getting up in age. Um, possibly. Spiritual book. What? Both books. I'm I'm able to. Yeah, I'll have more than one genre. You get Gabrielle Union a lot and Issa Rae. Oh, cool. Thank you, Kenya from Cali, for the donation. You said cold blood. I'm not cold blooded. I'm just being honest. I keep it real. Y'all know my husband is older. Shoot. He might be around for 20 years or 5 to 20 years. Who knows? I'm just saying it's a possibility. When do you suggest color contacts for black women? My eyes are light brown. Should I get them? If your eyes are already light brown and you want to experiment with color, I would say gray is probably the best color for you to experiment with because green looks fake. Because sometimes it's too green. Hazel, sometimes, unless you get the really good professional contacts, some of those hazels can be a little yellowish and make you look like Thriller werewolf. So if you're gonna go cheap, go gray. Okay, you can't fail with gray. Yeah, because these are gray. See, but light. There's a lot of light shining on me, so like from far away, it just looks very subtle. You see, and then as you get closer in, it's like, oh. but it's not like bright light, it's not like that. I said the thriller wolf. I've seen women that look like a thriller wolf walking around. Um, y'all know, y'all seen them too. Don't be lying. Anyway, it's not wanting a children and turn off for rich men. If you get older men, they already probably had children, so they don't care, and their children are probably grown. So if you don't want children, it's most older men won't care. Young men that haven't had their own kids yet probably will care. Mhm. You're marrying a financially stable man, but he's younger than me. I'm more attractive though. I hope you're way more attractive. Um, but that's good. Congratulations. Sometimes a young man that's not as attractive as you will take care of you if you're way more attractive. There's always exceptions to the rule, but it's not very common. So that's a rare thing. I hope you are way more attractive than him. Like, I hope that this is how attractive you need to be compared to a younger man. If he won the lottery, he would still stay with you. Are you that attractive? If his salary doubled, would he be still with you? Okay, then good for you. Congratulations. You are one of the rarities, and that do exist. um, such what? Is it possible to change our physical appearance with magic? Yeah, the magic of plastic surgery. And if it's not like losing weight or if you're constantly stressed and worried about things and you don't like the way you look, that could be part of the reason why you don't look the way you want to look. You're supposed to love yourself as you are already and then improve upon yourself to make yourself the best version of yourself. That's all you got to do. You know, um if you don't love yourself, how can you better it? Why would you invest in something that you don't really like already? Someone said the magic of makeup. Exactly. So, you got to love yourself first to invest in yourself to get yourself to the best version of yourself. That's it. That's the magic of love, self-love. Um because people who don't love themselves, they still won't be happy after they get whatever they got done. Like, if you don't love yourself and you go get a bunch of plastic surgery, you're still not going to be happy. So self-love is very important. Knowing that you're worth it and that you're doing this for you, not other people. I spy with my little eye. Oh, do rich men care about cellulite and stretch marks? I think it depends on where you live, what's common in that area, and how rich they are, and if they're willing to pay for um, plastic surgery for you. hmm You manifested a bigger butt, but I also work out. See, that's true. Sentiment sandwich. Mind and body that work together will build a bigger butt because if you're thinking about your butt growing while you're doing butt exercises, you're probably going to get um, double the workout with doing the regular workout because um, your mind also has a lot to do with your body because your mind controls what your body does. That's true. So, like, even if you just think about doing sit ups, you'll burn more calories than by sitting on the couch thinking about doing sit ups than not thinking about doing sit ups. You will burn calories thinking about doing sit ups. So, when you want You want to change something, think about it changing while you're just doing nothing. You want a flatter stomach, think about doing sit-ups when you're waiting in the doctor's office or at work. Okay. That's a good trick though. Like seriously, like right now I need to think about doing some squats right about now. Like and then you'll feel the muscles in that area actually, you know, be stimulated. Okay, mind power, that's right. I think I'll what? Isn't Rihanna vulgar? I like her though. It doesn't matter if Rihanna's vulgar. Will a man chop off his pinky finger to be with her? The answer is probably yes. Now, I didn't say um, Rihanna's a Pisces. She's a rare like she's like a Erica Badu. There's always exception to the rules with those Pisces women. You know, a Pisces woman, most Pisces women will be able to pull off some certain things, and I'm not just being, you know, biased. It's just because we have so many different personalities. We could change at the drop of a dime. Okay, we can play this role and play that role, and play this role and play that role. So, um, we're very mutable people. That means we can change when necessary, when it benefits us. So just as vulgar as Rihanna could be, she can be also very proper, you see. Um, I'm 24 and I just broke up with a broke, dusty boyfriend that worked at Best Buy while I worked in corporate America. I watched your videos and said goodbye, ready for my rich man. Hey. Well, I'm sorry to hear about the breakup, but you have to do what's best for your life. You'll probably will never regret that decision. Okay. I'm still learning to love myself. It's not easy. It is easy. It's the easiest thing to do in the world. You know, when a child is born, when they're a kid, they already love themselves. A child loves themselves. Someone taught you not to love yourself. You have to unlearn that and go back to thinking like a child. When you tell a child, "Oh, you're so pretty, you're so cute." I know. They don't say thank you. They don't say, "No, I'm not." They say they know. Get that mentality back. What when you have a child, what are they all about? Me, me, me. That's mine. I want to do that. I don't want to do that. No, they have their standards in place. Okay. So, and they're perfectly honest with themselves and other people. If you ugly, they gonna tell you you ugly. Oh, mommy, why do you have a big butt? They're gonna scream that in the grocery store. They're gonna be perfectly honest. Mommy, why is that old lady ugly? Right in the old lady's face. So be honest with yourself, love yourself, and take compliments and stop letting other people tell you who you are. Okay? If you don't love yourself, who else will? Oh my goodness. Nobody. And women have to learn how to stop being a mom to a dusty. Exactly. Can a man truly fall in love with you in a month? It depends. It's possible, yes. So, in 2 weeks, it's possible. But honestly, put yourself in the right position. Look like the wife of the type of man that you want if you're trying to end up with the type of man. Now, not for dating, not for just, short-term things. I'm talking about when you know you're ready to settle down, get a house, have some children, get a dog, start positioning yourself to men that can provide you that lifestyle. Start dressing the part, looking the part, speaking the part, putting yourself in that environment, presenting yourself in front of them on purpose, like I told you in the beginning of this video, making sure that you're seen and that your targets that you're going to be, walking in front of, making fake appointments with, bumping into are the type of men that will do, that are not able to have a woman like you and will feel lucky. So let's say you have a judge, he's a millionaire, he's got a bunch of money, and da, 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 but he's 400 pounds. He's not having a woman like you every day being nice to him and smiling and saying, "Oh, you smell so good. Oh, you're so funny." He doesn't have that because he's 400, 500 pounds. He's just getting stared at. You know what I'm saying? So go for, or you have somebody with a weird, shaped head and very awkward looking, no one wants to be seen in public with him. Um, you can always fix that up later on, but women aren't just throwing themselves at them, and they have a lot of money in their bank accounts, just sitting there waiting on you to come spend it, sitting there waiting on you to come have them propose to you, going to buy a diamond ring, sitting there waiting on you to go shopping. It's just sitting there, ain't nobody using it. Sitting in there waiting on you to need a new car. Okay. Sitting there waiting on you to come build your dream house. It's just sitting in there. Go get it. And a lot of women keep looking at this thing wrong. Well, what if I'm not attracted to him? You gonna be attracted to your boss at McDonald's in the drive-through window? You gonna be attracted to those people driving up, handing you their credit card to swipe, and they looking through the window, making sure you ain't trying to snap a picture of it to use it online? You gonna be attracted to them? Probably not. So what you're trying to do is get the lifestyle. Okay. If you want to look at something attractive, go look in the mirror. There you go. Okay. What about kids? Have some kids. If you look good, the kids gonna look good. Right? Not true. Well, then the kids can get plastic surgery with their daddy's money. Look at the Kardashians. There you go. Yes. Ugliness can affect the kids. Oh well. They gonna have money to fix their ugliness. Keep it moving. Okay. Mm, Plastic surgery won't be until early teenage years. Well, it doesn't matter if a child is ugly. If after teenage, I mean before teenage years anyway. They'll just be the ugly duckling that turns into the beautiful swan, like most of young Hollywood. Hmm. You said, look at Kylie Jenner. Exactly. You see? And she's a billionaire. Do you think she would have became a billionaire if she was already cute? She had to go from ugly to cute for people to buy her stuff. Because that's the real level up right there. That's the level up. The struggle is the ugly struggle, right? I'm new to Houston. What are the wealthy neighborhoods here? You look gorgeous. Thank you. By the way. Thank you, Fallon J. The wealthy areas in Houston, River Oaks, Uptown, which is like the Galleria area. River Oaks is about 10 minutes from there. Um, it depends on what type of man you want. You want old man, or you want new money, or young money. Um, certain parts of Sugarland, certain parts of Katy, but those are more suburban areas. Um, I would say there's a lot of places like near the medical center. There's a lot of high-rise buildings and things like that, with young, professionals, doctors, surgeons, and stuff like that. And I don't know any wealthy areas in Dallas or Austin because I don't really live there. I'm sorry, but Austin is everywhere. Like, go downtown. A lot of politicians. Go on a tour of the Capitol. They all up in there. um, there's a lot of wealthy people in Austin too. She already had a kid. Would a wealthy man be okay? Oh, yes. Why do y'all keep asking me the same questions? Yes, 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 yes. There are women that have a bunch of kids that can still pull off a wealthy man getting married. I don't know. We just don't tell them right away about children. Okay. When it becomes serious and they're trying to really like be close with you and they're already hooked, then you tell them about your kid. Hmm. Yearly income 14K. Well, I don't know how old you are. Like, that could be good or bad, depending on your age. Hey, freestyling while pregnant. No, I don't know. I mean, for me, if you can't tell you pregnant, great. But when you start showing, I don't think so. Like, I wouldn't. Um, mhm. You guys are funny. Right. Your auntie did that and she was pregnant and still got hit on. Ha ha ha. Yeah. This guy stopped talking to me because I lied about having kids. Okay, but was he rich and was he paying bills? You know, Melissa M. Ashira, not sure if you remember our consultation, but it helped me get engaged. Thank you for everything you do. What, Melissa? Hey, Melissa. Thank you for the donation. Well, congratulations, girl. Congratulations. Got that ring? All right. Well, everybody say congratulations to Melissa. That's great. I'm glad my consultation helped. That really makes me feel good. I, another one. Thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of, you know what? I think because I do a lot of consultations, I do help a lot of people get engaged and married. Because a lot of people have told me that. Thank you. Thank you, Fallon J. Thank you for what you do. Oh, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Oh, everybody's saying congratulations. Okay. How do I get a man to buy me a car and not let my parents know I'm 20 years old? Girl, they gonna have to know somebody done bought you the car. You 20, they gonna think you tripping or selling it. So you might as well have some man buy it for you so they don't have to think that. Um, mhm. He gave me $1,500. Now he's hinting sex. What do I do? It's been 3 weeks since we met and have had one date. I kind of like him. Okay, skirt. Petra, hey Petra, skirt. It's been 3 weeks, one date. And do like my deal on Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Pull up my calculator. Okay, 3 weeks. How many days is that? 3 times 7. Okay, this is 21 days divided by 1,500. This is how much you got paid. No, hold on. That's wrong. This is how much money he gave you a day. $71 a day in one date. Okay? That's not an investment. We need this much, baby. Let me show you how much you need. Pull out the calculator, y'all. Pull it out and see how much you're worth. So I'm gonna need about not even that number. So let's say I'll put too many zeros. Hold on. All right. So if he have given you $10,000 in 3 weeks, this is how much you would have had per day. A little bit less than 500 a day. If you only seen him one time and you've been talking to this fool for over an hour a day, you know, that costs money too. So I would say the average is between $5,000 and $7,000 before a man feels invested enough not to ghost you after sex. Depending on how much money he has. If he's a millionaire, well, way more than that. Six figures, he needs to be spending 5K and up in order for you to give it up because that's an investment to him. I don't care how much you like him, get that investment. Okay? Thank you, Shira. Love this. Oh, thank you. You better too. Yep. If they start trying to get something from you, pull out your calculator. Am I only worth $71 a day to you? I need some money, baby. $71 a day to somebody that makes a lot of money is nothing. That's lunch money, baby. That's lunch money. It's not escorting advice. It has nothing to do with escorting. It's how much is your time worth? How much is your phone calls worth? How much are your phone calls worth? How much is your presence worth? How much is it worth for you to even be talking to that person for them to try to ask you for sex after 21 days and only giving you $1,500 and taking you on one date? That's not enough to even get that close to me. Okay. So if you want to invest in me, get to know me, make sure you're going to stick around after I decide if I want to do something with you or not because you have invested, then even if you change your mind and leave, that means I still won because I didn't leave empty handed. I was compensated for my wasting of my time and violation, you know? So I'm not really too keen, or women shouldn't be too keen on letting a man sleep with them before they have fully invested in them. Okay. And, it's never too late to change that, about yourself. If you're a woman, you can always up your standards the very next day. You don't have to keep the old standards you were taught or not taught. Just change it up the next day. You could have slept with somebody on the first date yesterday, and you could make somebody start investing tonight. That's how easy it is. Okay. Hi, Marcus. Wealthy men should understand investments. Exactly. And that's why they will invest in you because they know it's going to pay off in the long run. What do you vet a man for if you already have money, his money? That way you can have more money. Women understand this. If you already have money, get his money. Okay. That way you don't spend your money, you spend his money. Advice for a woman wanting to start over and move to a new city. Do it. You only live once. YOLO. What you waiting for? Don't spend your own money. Exactly. New city, new woman, new look. Start all over. You'll probably be glad you did. That's change is good. Just don't think about it too long because you'll talk yourself out of it if you choose to do that. Find a job first or have money to pay, you know, bills up to a couple of months if you're going to do that. Sure, what do you think about Leos? One of my daughter, my oldest daughter, Layla, is a Leo. My best friend since childhood, third grade, is a Leo. My father is a Leo. Yes, I love Leos. Sure, please talk about Wendy Williams. It breaks my heart. I think I talked about people getting out of contracts earlier in here. um, that's more for my other channel. We're not going to talk about Wendy because it's a deeper thing than that. That's just the surface level that they gave you. Thank you. Shira, have my second house. You have your second house, and oh, I'm not doing astrology. Am I going to marry wealthy? It don't matter what house your Libra is in. If you want to marry wealthy, you can. If you level up. Michaela C. Shira, you have changed my life. Do I have to tell him I'm wearing a wig? Thank you for the donation, by the way. Um, Someone said yes. You have to tell him you're wearing a wig. First of all, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a wig. Let me just get that out of the way. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a wig. If they like what they see, they're not going to care. Okay. Second of all, if you pull your wig off and you still look good, even better. He got two different women and the same woman. Okay. The more the merrier. Hmm. It's too much makeup and wigs these days. I know, right? The lioness den. You know why it's too much makeup and wigs these days? Because people are tired of looking ordinary. They want to look extraordinary. Okay. That's why. Two for the price of one. See? I You read my book Too Pretty to Pay Bills? Great simple tips for everyday women. Do you write any more books? Thank you, Locks Love 90. Um there's one in the works right now, but it's more geared for my other channel, but there will be another book in the works very soon for this YouTube audience. So, stay tuned. But thank you for getting my book. I really appreciate that. Y'all don't know. Everyone who's bought my book, thank you so much. It's an ebook, by the way, so you can just download it. And I think if you have Amazon Prime, it's actually free. It's called Too Pretty to Pay Bills, and I have the link below in the description box. It's on Amazon. Okay. Someone said ugly is played out. So, a lot of people feel that now I don't diss anyone who likes who they are naturally because I love myself natural and made up. Okay. I love myself with no wig and no makeup, and I love myself with wigs and makeup. I love myself both ways. Okay. So um my husband likes me both ways as well. But when I'm going out to represent, I'm putting on the makeup and the wigs, or at least the makeup. Sometimes I wear wigs, sometimes I don't. Um, but I am going to look my absolute best when I do go out into the world, you know, because that's how the world will treat you upon your first impression. That that's how you will be responded to according to what you look like upon your first impression. So if you want the best in the world, if you want the to be treated a certain way, if you want good service, if you want people to really just give you the attention you deserve, or give you the help you deserve, or rush from behind you, run past you to open the door that you're approaching, if you want that type of life, then trying to look your absolute best as far as what people respond to is going to do that for you. Okay. So I know it's a lot of work. I know not everyone will be able to do it, or will have time to do it, or will want to do it, or will learn to do it. But that's just the difference between how people get treated in the world and the type of lifestyles that they're going to have. And that's just it, you know. So, do you wear makeup, w- hair if you're staying home? I'm staying home right now, and I got on makeup and hair. You see me out and about. I'm here talking to y'all. But yes, I still would have put on makeup today if I didn't get on camera. Um, if I'm not going anywhere, if I'm not leaving my house, if I'm not filming, if I'm not taking selfies, if I'm not posting up on social media, then I'm not putting on makeup unless, like, if it's just me and my kids. Um, you know, but like if I'm married, I'm not gonna sit around the house looking crazy all day. I'm gonna do something with my hair. I might not put a wig on. I might put my real hair up in a bun, or comb it and wear it down, and draw in some eyebrows and put on some lip gloss, and do some contour. But that's it. Or I might just comb my hair, um, brush my teeth, wash my face, have a little highlight and glow on, look like, I woke up like this. But I'm going to do something. because when I pass by the mirror and I see what people been looking at all day, and then I wonder why we're watching all the movies that he wants to watch instead of the movies I want to watch, then I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. So basically, just try to look decent. You don't have to get all glam if you're not going anywhere. Just look decent. Also, yeah, also makes you feel better about yourself. So also consider that. A lot of people have gotten raises on their jobs from leveling up, wearing more makeup. It's a statistic that women who wear makeup in their careers earn more money than women that don't. So just remember that. Okay, Jack Richard, thank you. That's a funny joke. I think I'll let people see it. um, do you? Thank you. Some get fired too. Yeah, but then they can get hired quick somewhere else with more money. How do you get a grown nerd to spend his collectible money on you? Collectible. You mean like he collects stuff and you want him to sell it to spend on you? A grown nerd. You want him to sell his collectibles. Those collectibles are worth more to him than you if he's a nerd. Okay. So, I don't know if that's going to happen. Make exactly my supervisor send other women to do all the work. I was able to pretty much do nothing. Exactly. There's a car driving by real fast. That car sounds like it's about to die. I think they're trying to like test drive it because they're trying to sell it. I don't know. I don't think nobody gonna buy that. What? Uh, that car is gonna get stopped by the police in this neighborhood. They're, they need to hurry up and get up out of here for real. Thank you. Happy birthday. Marcus said happy birthday to me. Thank you, Marcus. Comic Comic Con for nerds. Right. Truth, most nerds are far too cerebral to allow a pretty face to steer them into giving up their collectibles, anything that contributes to their braininess. Exactly. If you want to get a nerd, you can't ask him to sacrifice something that he's passionate about because that's what got him his success. You know, I don't know if he's successful, but if he's not a successful nerd and all he has is his collectibles, then you shouldn't be trying to take that away from him. You should be aiming for somebody that has more to spare, you know? My birthday was okay. I was on a cruise. Right. Let him be a nerd. Exactly. Joining the Air Force is not masculine. For a man, it's probably the least masculine branch of the military besides the Coast Guard. I feel like for a woman, any Any branch of the military is a little bit masculine. I don't think women should join the military. Just my opinion, though. I don't think we need to be fighting other people's wars. Mhm. You joined, unfortunately. I almost joined when I was very young, and I didn't. I don't know. The only reason I was gonna join is because, I didn't wanna live with my, mom. I was ready to move out. Um, that was the only reason I was getting ready to join, but then, I started going to mortuary school, and then I met, started having fun, met guys, having fun, and then, I didn't wanna go to the military anymore. Sometimes that's someone's, like, hurry up and get out of the house option when you're young. Right. That's some people's, quick way out. You cannot risk getting a plan B and losing the security of a plan A. Okay. Well, if your plan A is all you can get because it's a too big of a risk, then you need to start saving your money. Like whatever money he's giving you, you need to stack, 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 stack. You know what I'm saying? Don't spend it all. When if things start to dwindle between you and him, your bank account needs to be very nice. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's trying to take you off the market and you don't have a ring, then you need to have some money in that account stacked so that if you ever decide you want to leave, you have the money to do so and you have the time and luxury to go and find you another sugar daddy right after. You know what I'm saying? So keep your bank account increasing every week. I've been doing that, but I wanted to. I'm gonna call the police on this fool. 'Cause then no, the Katy police are bored. There is nothing for them to do. No, actually, I'm not gonna do that. But if I wasn't live, I'm in the Navy, but using my time in the military to level up. By the time I get out, I will be a new woman. Thank you, girl, for the donation. Yeah, use you if you're already in the military. Take advantage of everything. You know, and then when you get out, you'll be ahead of the game. It's a Mustang. I think it's somebody that races cars or something, and they're trying to fix up an old Mustang. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a classic in somebody's eyes, but it's too loud for me. Shira, you know that book, the Green Book, that told travelers the safe places to go? Ever thought about writing your version of a green book where we can go in Texas to meet? Oh, meet me? Um, well, things change so much. Venues change so much. Places close down and open up so much that would kind of be it would probably have to be a blog. But if you're in Houston, try Steak 48 on the weekends, yeah, or on the weekdays after work for happy hour. Go to the bar area. How many dates should you go on before you start expecting gifts? It's all in your attitude, baby, and whether you're going to get a gift or not. You know what I mean? It's all in the target you pick. It's the combination. So let me ask you a question. Do you think Kanye West bought or gave Kim Kardashian a gift on the first date or whatever? Probably. Okay. Now, why? Do you think he gave his first come up girlfriend a gift on the first date? Probably not. Why do you think men give gifts on the first and second date? To impress, to impress the woman, because he already knows that other men will try to outdo him and also that she has many options. So if you don't come across as the type of woman who have many options and who the man is not eager to impress, you are probably not going to be getting gifts. So that's what you have to be and look like. You have to look like at any given moment when you go somewhere, men are going to be interested in you automatically. Rich men. Then you're going to have to be so um, out of his range that the only way he can keep your attention is to buy you gifts. So if you're not fitting those options, you're less likely to get gifts. Okay, because dinner is not enough. I need a second date with this woman. If I just take her to dinner and the dinner goes bad, well, she has the gift to remember me by, and she'll give me another chance if this date doesn't go well. So that's why you gotta be that type of woman. Yeah. You gotta be like, they gotta be so they need to be nervous when they meet you. That's how it has to be. They gotta be shaken, you know. So the target is always the key in getting the gifts. Okay. Mhm. Love Kimmy. In the process of leveling up, currently blonde, but thinking about going to dark hair. Any advice on does it matter? Um, well, try both. Since you still got the blonde hair, go level up, keep your blonde hair. Go see what happens. If you don't have any luck, change it. There you go. He was very nervous when he first met you and sweating. Jay-Z catered to Beyonce. I don't expect anything less than that, right? Do you think Kim was planning to get him? No, I don't think she was. I only date average guys. I just have fun with the handsome guys. Okay. If Beyonce wouldn't accept it, you shouldn't either. Thank you. There's a dude on Tinder. He's old, but he's conscious or confused about being seen with you in public. Okay, so he don't want to be seen with you in public. Okay. So send him your PayPal app. How about that? Tell him you are concerned about being seen with him in public too, and y'all just exchange PayPal apps. Okay. What's he want you to do? Come to a hotel, meet him in a motel, meet him in the room. That's called an escort. So my best suggestion is say meeting out of town, going out of town where nobody knows you or him, meeting on a side of town that he doesn't live on, because that's probably what he's concerned about. It's like, well, why don't we go out? Why don't you take me out to this place over here? It's an hour away, and nobody will know. Mhm. What time is it? Okay, I have a few minutes left. So, girl, what? And that was my way of showing you men and women where from Earth. What? I'm reading some of these comments and they're not making sense. I can't date a woman that's always begging for something. Johns. Well, we don't like men that's always begging for stuff either. What y'all always begging for? Y'all be begging for stuff too. Okay, y'all stop begging. Then we'll have no leverage. Mhm. As long as a man ain't always begging, right? Sure. Are we freaking comments and oh, hey Marcus, no, hey. Sorry. It's just going too fast for me. Scrolling up too quick. Begging is for bums. Have you ever seen a bum looking like this? It's not begging if it's not really begging. It's suggesting uh, you to be generous. I guess young men are bums then because they all be trolls are back, right? What is my opinion on side chicks? Um, I wouldn't bother being a side chick unless I didn't have to work anymore and all my bills are being paid. You know what I'm saying? If you're a taken care of side chick, then you're doing well. Did you beg James? Nope, didn't even have to ask. He just handed me the money, baby. Stuck it in my purse like them old men do. Here, put this in your purse. Y'all know how the old men do. Be in a little envelope. Okay. That's how they give you money. It be in a little envelope. You hmm you said power. That's it. Um, are you cool with polygamy? Hmm. Only if I have my own house and my own maids. Yes, they have to be super rich for me to put up with other women. How to be a gold digger? Do you have no self respect? How to be a gold digger? Do you have no self respect? No, I have more respect for myself than women who go out and work a lot and live with a man who can't even support her and then sleeps with him and then he has his hand out at rent time to her. Yeah. To me, that's no self-respect. Why? Because if a man can't afford you, why are you sitting there sleeping with him? If a man can't provide for you and your family, why are you sitting there sleeping with him, acting like mediocre is okay? No, that's no self-respect. If you're sitting there cooking, cleaning, working, and sleeping with a man, and he got his hand out at bill time, and he's getting sex. What you're doing to that man is allowing him to stay in his mediocrity, not allowing him to reach his full potential to be able to really afford a woman and be a provider for a family. So for me, I look at it a different way. Right. It's called a relationship, you tyrant. No, it's called a man that can't afford a woman. It's called a man that probably settled below the type of woman he really wants so that he wouldn't have to pay all the bills. And um, I don't know. It's just not for me. A dusty stunts your growth as a woman. Exactly. Sure, that sounds so exhausting. It is. I just got tired talking about it. Who paying your bills? It's not you. Exactly. It's not me. um, Shira is helping us unlearn all the BS that we were taught at a young age. Exactly. I'm a slag then. Yep, I'm a slag. But you won't call me broke or tired. You can call me all the names you like. Do you put on makeup if you are sick? Yeah. I mean, if you're not going anywhere, no. But if you're leaving your house, you're going to look even worse if you don't put on the makeup and you're sick. At least you can look well. Okay. Yeah, I'm fancy. I'm slag today. I'm fancy. I can't with ugly men. Okay. Thank you. I wear makeup and I'm gonna wear makeup, okay, here's my thing. I wear makeup every day if I leave my house. I don't care if I'm sick. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's hot. I don't care if I'm going to the gym, grocery store, drugstore, you know, dropping kids off to school. I will have my makeup. Um, to scheme and fool men because you're a liar and a cheat. Yes. Um, to scheme and fool men. Mhm. Before I was married, that was the deal. How you think I got married? Duh. That's how I got a husband. Okay. You have you know where I was going when I met my husband? It was late night. Well, not super late, but it was pretty late, like maybe 9 o'clock. Um, I was going to embalm a body. Now, do you put makeup on for that? Well, I did. And if I hadn't put on makeup, I probably wouldn't be sitting here married. Okay. Men lie all the time. Who hurt you and chopped your money so you sound like this hurts personally? Oh, you're talking to somebody. So women have to dress up, but men can wear anything. Queen butterfly. Oh Lord. If they have money, yes. If they have money, yes. Yes, ma'am. If they're gonna pay all your bills and you don't have to go to work, yes, they can look any type of way. I don't care what they look like because I'm not real. I don't care as long as all my bills are paid and I don't have to go to work and I'm good and I'm free and I don't have to ask the boss for permission to go pee and use the bathroom and I don't have to sit in traffic every day. He can look however he want to look. He can wear neon and plaid together and mismatched shoes for all I care. Okay, and I will still hold his hand out in public. Yes, he can look however he want if he's paid. I don't care. Um, he lied about being home while he was hanging at friends' houses. Okay, who cares? If you married, oh well. People lie to each other every day. Shoot, are the bills paid? Do you got to work? Okay. Men will always lie. Yep, girl, that's the fashion. Right. Why care so much about man cheating, especially if he's rich, right? Ha- have new people been added to I have someone working on that, detailer. So if you get a message from her on Facebook or a friend request, go ahead and accept it because she's helping me add people to the group. Thanks. Is I want no women need to lie right back, right? So what content is this about? Deepen the value, please. Oh, the video. Okay. The video was just about putting yourself in a position, looking, acting, dressing like the type of woman that a man that you want to settle down with is attracted to and will want to be with long term, marry, settle down with, have kids with. It's putting yourself in the position, the places, presenting yourself in front of men that are going to treat you and hold you up to a higher caliber and be very happy to be with you. So that's all in the beginning of the video. But I was starting to answer questions after I discussed all of that. How did you become a dating coach? I'm not a dating coach. I'm just telling women how not to get played and how to get money while you dating. So I don't help with the dating part. I help with the money part. Because you can date broke all day and have the perfect date. So the challenge comes in dating men of means and not wasting time with broke, dusty dudes. So I just tell them how to keep the interest, how to attract, and how to maintain the man of means. Hmm. I just want to say I appreciate your advice, literally. The mom I never had. Oh, thank you, Clarion. Clarion. Men lie about. Okay, yeah, we know they. We know they lie. They need to watch your other videos. Correct. Hmm. Where are the rich black men at? On the basketball courts? In the rap studios? um, I feel like right now they should be at work and corporate offices. Um, Hospitals. What hospital? Mhm. We want to find. Okay, well, you're gonna have to go old and you're gonna have to look good, baby. You gotta get you an old rich one.
Or old one that's gonna take care of you. Or old one that's gonna put money in your purse in a little envelope. You gotta go old. I was yeah. Right. How do you right, just go for older men. It's easier if you want a older black man that's a man of means, you need to go older. Not okay, so black men are very different because they don't age the same. So a 50-year-old black man is the same as a 40-year-old black man or a 35-year-old black man. You got to go much older or much, they got to be more overweight or they got to look a certain way. They can't be all, they can't have no six pack at 50. Okay. Thank you, Liblis. Thank you for everything. You've helped me. I'm 26, dating a 55-year-old. I don't want to live off anymore. But 55-year-old is a millionaire. What would you do? You need to stack your money. Right. Stack your money and then go. If sugar daddy is really rich, charter jets, end up cars, homes, are you still supposed to act unfazed? Oh, Kim, if they're chartering all that, no, you're supposed to act excited and know that you can ask for anything you want after that, after they show you all of that. Wow, this is amazing. All of this for me? Act like it's all for you. Like, don't take it like I'm impressed, but take it like, wow, you did all of this for me. I feel so special, you know? I have situation my ex-husband feels a way about me because I had baby when we was not together and we divorced, but now he dating someone else with 3 kids. I don't understand, girl. Just leave that whole thing in the past and keep moving forward because that question was everything in the past. Do you live back in the past? Because if you still live there, you shouldn't be here. What are you doing tomorrow? Who are you going out with tomorrow? How many men have you met that's trying to take you out? That's my question to you. Um, did you move in with James when he asked you how did you go about it? I just showed up to his door with a suitcase talking about I'm kicked out. Even though I wasn't kicked out, he didn't know. And what's he to do? Is he gonna let me be home? That's how I moved in with James. Ha ha ha. Anyway, just because what things could have been different doesn't mean they would have been better. Exactly. When he comes to visit, we hang out in the hotel all day except to go to dinner. Okay. I gotta go in a second, so um my boss likes me a lot. I'm ready to go out on a date with him, but I need help with a strategy to secure the bag. Hmm. Do not sleep with him. Do not sleep with him. Let me repeat. Do not sleep with him. Do not sleep with your boss. Pull pull that out as long as you can. After you get your raise, after you get your paid vacations, pull that out as long as you can. Um, go on the date with him. Look really good so that everyone is like when y'all walk in. Do not sleep with him. The longer you pull it out, the more fun it is to go to work for him because it's a secret. The more thrilling it is for him to get up every day with this secret. But if he's already slept with you, then he's going to be looking, sleep with you a few more times and then looking for the next chick. So don't sleep with him. Just be comfortable, talk to him, don't act like you act at work. Give him the side of you that he can't see. That way, when you're at work, he's imagining other things. Like, she's so different outside of work. She's more playful. She's more uh, mysterious and da da da. Da. Give him two versions: work version, after work version. That way, he'll take you out more, spend more money on you, trying to get you to do that you'll never do until you get that raise and that paid vacation, or not even have to come in at all, but still on payroll. All of that. Pull it out as long as you can. Do not sleep with him. Um, mm, you said truth. Do the do. Yep. Don't do it. You're actually disgusting calling to cheat on people. I'm actually smart, and it's helping a lot of people. Just because nobody want to cheat with you doesn't mean it's disgusting. Okay. Should I ask my closet guy friend to hook me up with one of his friends, or is that desperation? They all look, they're all good people and are pretty serious about marriage. Oh, your closest. I thought you said he was in a closet. Your closest guy friend to hook me up with one of his friends, or that if his friends have money, of course. Not the mediocre friends, not the broke friends, only the rich friends. Okay. Husbands don't cheat. Of course they do and don't, and do and don't. Some men don't cheat. Yeah, the ones that can't cheat don't cheat. The ones that can cheat do cheat. How about that? Um, some do, some don't. You're right. There's always exceptions to the rule, but majority probably will cheat at one time or another. So, at one time or another in that man's life, in a relationship, he may cheat. So, for example, if if you were married and your husband cheated on you, but um, he was married before and he cheated on her, but he had a high school girlfriend he never cheated on, or he has a mistress or a girlfriend after he got married and never cheated on. At one point, a couple of points in a man's life, they're gonna cheat. Okay, that's just it. Either you accept it or you don't accept it. It's up to you. That's why I always say, if you have the choice to marry for love or money, always go for the money. You can fall in love with anybody if you choose to. You can love anybody you work on a relationship with, but you can't always find somebody that's going to allow you to do what you want and pay for everything. Okay. So, and if they cheat and they're broke, then what? You've been double disrespected because now while you think they're out cheating, you still out working, and you mad because you sitting here working and they probably cheating. And when bill time comes around, you got to hand that cheating man half a check to pay half them bills. You see? That's why people go crazy and just be done with it. But if he's got money and you find out he's cheating and you're married to him, he has more to lose than you do because you can divorce him and take half his money and start over. Or you can cheat too and still have all your bills paid and date. You see, so for the woman, it's a win-win to marry for money, even if it's with a cheating man. But with a broke man, it's a lose-lose. So if you just think logically and understand, it's better to marry for money than for love. It's better to, because you can always fall in love later with that same person. But that money is what is going to secure you. And that money is what's going to take care of you and help raise your kids and help you live the lifestyle you want and not have to rush around and work and be tired all the time and blah, 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 blah. It's worth it. Believe me. You'll thank me later once you figure that out. Hmm. What about a financially stable man? If that man cannot fully provide for a wife and children, he is not financially stable or enough to marry. Okay. What about rich men who abuse their wives, signed a prenup? Okay. Depends on what state you're in and if you can collect alimony and if you want to go to get your mental health checked and be declared mentally disturbed, you can get out of that prenup, and you can also get alimony if you've been abused, depending on what state you're in and how long you've been married. Okay. Um, most rich men don't abuse their wives. Exactly. They can just either go out and get a mistress, or they're never home to even abuse the person if they got that much money, or they'll just give you money to go shopping so you can get out of their face. Um, the stupidest thing a rich man can do is abuse his wife because it's going to cost him a lot of money. I always hear about the ghetto people abusing their wives, exactly, because they ain't got nothing to lose. Right. Well, anyway, y'all, I must leave you guys. But uh-huh. Remember the movie Enough with J Lo? Uh-huh. Yeah, that was a good movie. That was a good movie, not a good real life. Okay. Um. So J Lo married the rich dude. Rich dude told J Lo, "I'm rich. I'm gonna cheat." J Lo got mad. Rich husband got mad. Slapped J Lo. Abused J Lo because J Lo mad because he out cheating. J Lo should have just went and cheated too, and pretended she didn't realize what was going on. Stacked her little money, got her a man with more money, and left. That would have been the end of that. Somebody said no. That's what I would have done. I was like, okay, you cheating, I'm gonna go cheat too, but I'm gonna get somebody worth more than you. Wouldn't have been no fighting. How do you start subject with guy online to send you money? I'm past. That's high school, baby. Um, be creative. Write a story on how a woman got a man online to give her money, and then use that story to get your money. Okay. If you ever need to know how to do something, write a story on how someone else did it. Make it up in your mind, and then you try it. Mm. Yes, you can fall for a guy just about money, but later on you'll like him, if not love him soul. Right? That's true. You stay around somebody long enough, you're gonna learn to like them and love them. Script it, yes. Script all of the ideas. Thank you. What if you're not into men outside of your race, but they're into you? Do you just go for it? Yes, but okay, here's my thing. Use those men to level yourself up to the point where you're going to take all their money, level yourself all the way up to the point where no man, no matter what race, will be able to resist you. Okay? Use their money to better yourself and go get whatever man you want after you're done with them. And they should actually be chasing you, and you should be able to have your pick of anybody you want. But use them to get where you need to go so that you can have your choice. Okay? That's all you got to do. It's a stepping stone. It's just like your internship until you get the experience, the recommendations you need, a little change to get the job you really want. Okay? Little peaches. That's what you're dealing with. Yeah. What about a man with money? He's nuisance and needy. You need to set up you a instant reply on your text, an instant outgoing text every day to that person. And all you got to do is hit one button. Click, 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 click. That's all attention he needs, just like men do to women. Okay. Would I dated why date a man? What? I'm frozen. I gotta go anyway, y'all. But it was fun talking to y'all. Thank y'all for all the donations, whoever donated. And y'all have a good day.